A man named Gideon was hiding from the Midianites. The angel of the Lord came and said, "The Lord is with you, O mighty warrior. I'm sending you to deliver Israel from the Midianites." "Oh, Lord, how can I deliver Israel? I'm a nobody." "Yes, but I'll be with you, and you'll have victory." "Lord, I need a sign that you're really talking to me. Please stay here while I prepare a sacrifice." He rushed off and prepared a sacrifice for him. When it was ready, he put it on a rock. The angel of the Lord reached over and touched the sacrifice with the tip of his staff. Fire came up from the rock and burned it up, and then the Lord vanished. The Spirit of the Lord filled Gideon, and he sent out messages for people to come ready to fight. Then Gideon prayed, "Lord, give me a sign." He then put a fleece of wool on the threshing floor and said to God, "I know you'll deliver us if the morning dew is only on the fleece and all the ground is dry." He got up early in the morning and found that the fleece was soaking wet, but the ground was dry. Gideon said, "Lord, don't be angry with me. Allow me one more test. This time let the fleece remain dry and the dew be all over the ground." In the morning the fleece was dry and the dew was all over the ground.
300 men.
The Lord said to Gideon, "You have too many men with you. Tell them, 'Go home if you're afraid.'" Gideon did, and 22,000 people left, leaving 10,000 men. The Lord said, "You still have too many men." He told them to take his men down to the springs. Most of the men knelt down and drank like a dog, but 300 of them used their hands to bring the water up to their mouths. The Lord said, "I'll give you victory over the Midianites using these 300 men." So Gideon sent the rest home. The Lord told Gideon to sneak into the Midianite camp and listen to what the soldiers were saying to one another. He found that they were afraid of him and what he might do. So Gideon divided his 300 men into 3 companies of 100. He gave each man a trumpet and a jar with a torch inside. He placed them on the 3 sides of the Midianite camp. When they were all in place, they blew their trumpets and broke the jars. They shouted, "The sword of the Lord and Gideon!" The Midianite army panicked and started to run, yelling as they ran. Gideon's men blew their 300 trumpets. With this, the Midianite soldiers drew their swords and started killing one another. Gideon then sent for the rest of the men of Israel. Together, they ran the Midianites out of Israel.